What's going on, everybody? My name is Armin Shaffi, and I'm the founder of highticketcoaching.com. And today I got one hell of an inspiring story to share with you with my client, Matt, who was able to scale from $60,000 a month in his coaching business to $168,000 a month and within 90 days, and still growing, by the way. So super excited to show you guys his story, ask a few questions. He's agreed to let us pick his brain about his experience and what really helped him and move the needle in his business. So, Matt, thanks for coming and thanks for letting me do the interview.
Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, brother. Why don't you start by letting us know who you are, what you do, so people get to know what you're all about in your coaching.
Sure. My name's Matt Artisan, and I've been teaching dating advice as a dating coach since 2008, so over 12 years. My business is called The Attractive Man. We do workshops all over the world, helping guys just level up in their confidence, their dating life, help them stop being a nice guy and become a powerful, confident man so they can meet and attract beautiful women all over the place and eventually meet their dream woman.
I love it. I love it. And so, again, I believe in what you do. I usually, when I work with someone closely like you in your company and your team, I usually hand select them because I want to believe in the offer. And I genuinely believe in what you guys do. You guys are like changing thousands of guys' lives around the world because you're just helping them unleash that confidence within them. It's your program's called Unleashed, which is pretty cool because that's really what you do with men. So when I saw that, I'm like, man, you guys could be doing a lot bigger and doing a lot more. So it's such a privilege to have worked with you, bro, over the last, in the first 3 months, but also now we're going on 4 or 5 months as well, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to ask you a few questions and just to get to know kind of how you were able to scale with our help of my teammate behind you. And maybe some people can be inspired with what's possible. So can you start by telling me like what exactly was the big problem you're facing in the company prior to joining the program and working with me and my team?
Yeah, when COVID hit, we lost like 90% of our revenue, our money, cash in the bank, like everything. We were literally just getting by for the past year pretty much. And Q1 of this year was not good. We're just like basically not really profitable. And then yeah, we met you, I guess, what was it, like March, something like that, around there. And definitely I was skeptical at first because I didn't know who you are. I wasn't following you or anything like that. So yeah, I didn't know anything about you, but man, I'm very, very, very happy that we been working together because it's been a huge game changer for us. I mean, you literally tripled our business again. I mean, we were doing okay before COVID, and I mean, we've been in business for 12 years now, and we've literally had our best month, our best quarter ever. So yeah, man, super grateful.
It's inspiring, bro, because I know you guys have been around for over a decade. And you've done well. You've already crossed the 7-figure mark in your business before prior to COVID because most of your business model was around doing boot camps and helping guys in the field and like actually doing a lot of live event stuff.
Yeah.
So when the whole COVID thing hit, you guys had a big hit in sales. And just a year after, which is this past March, we met and we actually met through one of my clients, which is crazy. Shout out to Adam if he's watching this. Thanks for connecting us. And if I'm not mistaken, over the numbers as well, when we were looking Q1, you guys were at $190,000 in sales for Q1, which is the first 3 months of the year. The second 3 months of the year, Q2, is when we started to work together. You scaled to 450 grand in total sales, which is pretty crazy, and you're still growing, which is insane. You and your team are just crushing it right now. So it's definitely possible, and you went on the online space. And so the big problem you were facing was that the business model was hit because of COVID, and you're like, man, how do we go online? How do we go high ticket? How do we scale our offer online, not just in boot camps? And so we met. So it's pretty cool. So can I ask you something, man? Because you guys have been around for a long time, and choosing someone to work with, choosing someone to trust is a sensitive thing, especially when you're one of the best in the industry. And I know you guys are one of the best dating companies in the industry. But why did you choose to work with me and my team specifically over any other programs and coaches out there?
Well, we've worked with a lot of other coaches, and honestly, we got pretty like minuscule results. I mean, many times, like, we probably, I don't even know how much we invested, hundreds of thousands of dollars, probably in coaches and just different things. And so, like I said, I was definitely skeptical in the beginning. Why did we choose you, man? Just because like everything you said when we, hopped on a call was just super on point. And I saw what you were doing for others and what you've done in your own business and just the recommendations. So yeah, that's why we did it. I mean, it was really, I could just tell you're just a very generous and genuine guy, and you just really give value. Whereas the other coaches that we worked with in the past, they gave us some good advice here and there, but it really didn't feel like they cared. Like you genuinely care. Like it's like your mission to make us succeed. Like you'll do whatever it takes. I mean, you hopped on our our sales calls or our leadership calls with our sales team. I mean, nobody else has done that. Like you'll just go the extra mile. So yeah, you pretty much can't lose when you're working with you or when
Uh,
we're working with you.
I appreciate that, bro. And it's crazy to me because I know how many people out there charge these big prices, right, for working with them, and they just got this like threshold of inconvenience, like, oh, I'm not willing to do that. So definitely, when I take on a client, man, it's like I haven't earned your money till we've gotten results. And so that's, here we are, and we always ended off with a great interview to get the story out there because I want to inspire people with what's possible. So you guys work with me now. You work with me for 5-6 months. We're going on 6 month, I think. But in the first 90 days, in the first, the last couple of months we've been working together, what would you say is your favorite part of working with me and my team and the kind of stuff we brought into your company, the way we changed and transformed the way the company ran? What were your favorite things? What was so effective about what we did with you that worked so well, you think?
It's hard to say because it's everything. I mean, it's the mindset. I mean, you don't just do one thing and like, hey, change your sales scripts or change your offer or charge more. I mean, you do all that, but then you go really deep into mindset and into leadership and into how to handle our team, which and even our culture, which are things that really needed to be dealt with, and we just didn't know what to do, and that just made a huge impact. And so it's like everything. It's like helping our sales team and saying things to them that we never said and just like kicking our ass and just, I mean, it's everything. It's the content, it's the offer, it's the mindset, it's the leadership, it's just the whole 9 yards. I mean, you really like pretty much put yourself and improved every aspect of the business. So yeah.
Yeah, man. I know we worked on a few things in the beginning. I think the first thing we worked on just the first month was just leadership and the strategy in the company, how to really change the way we look at things inside, outside the offer. We also, so just for everyone's context, when I met Matt and his business partner, Aaron, and we were working with them, they were charging about half or even sometimes 1/3 of what they're charging today. And so we were able to double and even triple their prices and even create a more expensive, a higher ticket, even back end offer and all this stuff. And so having to work with the sales team to upgrade their thinking about like, no, we can sell at a higher price point. It's better for the client. Just going higher ticket and then really just doubling down on sales psychology, leadership in the company. It's crazy because like in the beginning, we didn't even implement a lot of my marketing strategies. We just took the same revenue, the same traffic you were getting, and we fixed up the offer. We increased the price. We worked on the sales and strategy. And it's like, boom, you guys went like triple in numbers a month, which is crazy. And you guys, your recent highest month was 168,000 in new sales, which is pretty crazy because you guys have been in business for what, over 10 years. And this is the highest you've ever had in a sales in a month, which is pretty good. How does that feel, by the way? Just knowing like you're hitting a new milestone in the company, you're growing.
I mean, it feels amazing. I mean, it feels great. It feels like we should have been here a lot sooner, but it is what it is. And yeah, I mean, it feels great because the sky's the limit, and I'm really excited for the future. I mean, that's why we decided to keep working with you. I originally was thinking after the 3 months, like, man, you helped us so much. All right, let's do our own thing for a while, and then, you know, maybe come back if we hit a roadblock. But then it just made sense to continue. It's like, wow, you did this much in 3 months. Let's keep going, man.
Yeah,
And
and so obviously the results we've talked about, you guys have tripled in sales. Your team, you guys are starting to build a leadership team inside the company, and even the program. I remember we worked on optimizing how you guys look at getting your clients results, and has that changed the game for your clients as well? Just like changing the way we look at how we're coaching the clients and what the goal of the program is. Creating a culture where it's like more gamified, where clients are actually wanting to hit milestones and all that. How has that also helped your clients? Like, how has your clients' lives changed through what we worked on together in the business?
yeah, I mean, they're definitely getting better results. Yeah, I mean, that's the cool thing too. It's not like you just help with sales and marketing and like everything I mentioned earlier. Yeah, you went into even just the offer and just helped us restructure it, and even just help us even get better results for our clients. So yeah, they're definitely getting more results. They're more active. They're just kicking ass, and it's really cool to see, you know, their results. And yeah, it just makes you feel super proud and inspired and grateful, you know, to have so many clients. So yeah,
One of my
so many
favorite things,
happy clients.
yeah, one of my favorite things is knowing that when we help you guys grow, you're getting more clients, which means more lives are being changed. It feels so cool that like it's such a privilege, man, that through you guys, I get to help all these guys as well, because we're getting
Mhm.
better at bringing them in the program, finding them, attracting them, helping them. So it's pretty cool, man. And I just have a question. From everything we did together, you know, the business results are obvious. Company's grown, scaled, whatever. And money's money, man. More money doesn't really change much. It's just more money. But how's your life personally changed? You, your team's life, your business partner's life. How's your guys' lives personally changed from the growth in the company and the the tripling in the sales? How have you guys changed as people, as leaders?
You definitely helped us level up as leaders and how we just kind of operate in the company. I was a little bit more, I guess, hands off as a leader, because, you know, I have a business partner and he's head of marketing and sales, so I would let him kind of do all that. But you've definitely helped me like realize I need to step up, and I have stepped up. And I know obviously I still have a lot of room for growth, but it's, yeah, it definitely helped me step up as a leader and help the team and inspire the team. And just like I said earlier, the culture has changed. Like I feel like our just whole team, they were kind of like, it was kind of lackluster when you came in. I mean, it was, you know, like I said, we're just getting by, and it yeah, it wasn't good. And now everybody is a lot, like our entire team is just operating on a new level. They're inspired. They're just kicking ass. So that's really cool. And then yeah, I feel awesome, because we're making, not only are we making a lot more money, and that of course feels good, but like we just talked about, we're helping people and, you know, continually growing. So everybody on the team's happy, our clients are happy. So it's a huge win-win-win.
Yeah, man. And where do you think you'd be today if we never ended up working together? Let's just pretend I never followed up and we didn't end up working together like this. Where do you think you'd be today in the company if you didn't sign up to join the program?
I think we would have just kept slowly growing and slowly like recovering from COVID. I don't think it would have, I mean, I know it wouldn't have been such a big jump. Yeah. I mean, I know we'd keep growing, but it would be, it wouldn't be where it is today, I don't think. I know that.
Cool, man. And I appreciate the words, by the way, and just like your vulnerability and sharing that and all that good stuff. Because I know a lot of people get stuck in their businesses and sometimes they think everything's butterflies and rainbows, and it's not, man. It's hard. This stuff's hard. You guys have, over 20 people in your team. And so it's a pretty big team you gotta be able to manage. And you have multiple different funnels. You got lots of different great offers. You have, hundreds of clients, thousands of clients over the years. And so it's like, how do you manage all that? How do you still step up for leadership? How do you inspire people in your team? And do all of that while you're growing. And so I want you to imagine, Matt, for a second, someone's watching this and they're on the fence. They're on the fence. They're like, man, I've seen Armin's stuff everywhere. He pops up everywhere. His ads are everywhere. His posts are everywhere. This guy, I can't get rid of him. And but I don't know if I can work with this guy. I don't know if this is for me. Let's say someone's watching this and they're on the fence. Maybe they're checking this out somewhere. What would you tell that person, knowing what you know now, having been through the program, having worked with me, having invested all the money that you had into working with me? What would you tell that person now, knowing what you know now after everything you've been through with me?
I'd say it's the stupidest decision you ever make if you don't do it, because you're literally just gonna grow slow or not at all. And I mean, yeah, it's an investment, but the whole point is to make more money and grow your company. So you invest that money in it, and then all of a sudden it doubles and triples, quadruples. I mean, you got to do it. You got to do it. So, I mean, if you want your business to grow, it doesn't, if you're, I'm sure a lot of people watching this don't have a company, maybe you just started a company and yeah, you don't have a lot of cash in the bank. You don't have a lot to invest in coaching, but I mean, I think it's the best investment you can make in coaching and build, because it's not even just your business, it's yourself. Like Armin has helped us just like I said, step up as leaders and just be better people and just show up, just hit all different levels in our lives. So, I mean, it's really one of the best decisions we've made as a company. So you got to do it. Definitely do it. If you're on the fence, just send me a message.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your words. Something else I'm really grateful for is like how many of you guys in the program are willing to talk to people on the fence. Like I'll literally make group chats and you guys will willingly talk to people that are considering working with me. So
yeah, I definitely will.
It means a lot, man. It means a lot to me. It's been a privilege to work with you and your team, and also Aaron. And like, you guys are just so great, man. What you do, your team is fun, and it was such a privilege to walk in and just systematize things with you, help you scale that, get the mindset going, get the culture going. So, look, if you guys are watching this, someone's watching this right now, and you want similar results to what Matt got in his company, and you're wondering, like, is this for me? What's it about? What's entailed in working with Armin? Then I do want to invite you to book a call with my office, clicking the link either somewhere on this video, somewhere around this video, or just reaching out to me on Facebook or Instagram. Just let me know you just watched the interview and that you're interested in talking. And me and my team will get on the phone with you. We'll talk. We'll look at your company or your business, or if you're starting out, where you're at, what you need. And we'll find out if we can get similar results with you that we did with Matt and his company, The Attractive Man. And if we can, then obviously we're going to show you what that looks like. And so if you're on the fence, don't be, as Matt just told you, it's literally probably the stupidest decision not to do this and get the help. It's be the equivalent of trying to fly a plane for the first time or try to fly a plane to somewhere you've never been without a pilot instructor who's been there. And so it's like, there's only a right way and a wrong way to do it. Wrong way is to do it blindly. And so I feel like most people do that. Right way is to get someone who's done it to just show you how. And here you go. After 10 years of being in the industry, these guys have hit a new high, a new milestone, and completely transformed and leaps and bounds in their company by just getting the right help. So if you're watching this, get off the fence. The fence is not where you make money. The fence is not where transformation happens, okay? The fence is where people stay until they die. So you got to get off of it, make up your mind, and talk to us so we can help you as well. Again, Matt, thanks a lot for hopping on here real quick and let me ask you some questions and sharing your story, brother.
My pleasure.
Thanks, guys. See you soon, and go on to make the rest of your week the best of your week.